I'm going to propose a toast to our newlyweds, but before I do, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge some very important people that helped make tonight's gala possible. First off, our official greeter, elevator operator, and other duties as assigned person is Miss Lisa Anthony. Our bartender extraordinaire this evening and general assistant, Patty McEwen. Now, you won't meet them until a few minutes, but our culinary consultants and caterers tonight are a young married couple who is also on the barbecue team that Jean and I are on. And it is Skylar and Jessica, and you will, well, you've already sampled some of their food, but you'll be sampling some more of their food in just a few minutes. So Skylar and Jessica, thank you. Thank you. Our impresario of excellence, our creative consultant, our executive producer, chief coordinator, and solver of problems, both large and small this evening, is none other than my lovely wife, Jean Simpson. Thank you, Jean. And last, but certainly not least, our guests of honor this evening, the latest power couple to hit the Rochester scene, and the nucleus for tonight's celebration are Jessica and Ryan. And so here we find ourselves, the doomsday calendar on Ryan and Jess's coffee table has finally counted down to the last day before the wedding. The planning is complete, the participants are ready, and the excitement is building. I can just feel the air crackling with anticipation, can't you? Yeah. And I imagine that Ryan and Jess will have a little bit of trouble sleeping tonight as a result. So good luck with that. As I look at Ryan and Jess, I can't help but think to myself, they are a great couple. They are really, really good looking, first off. But they are also really, really compatible. Just saying their names, Ryan and Jess, Jess and Ryan, it just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? It's like saying peanut butter and jelly, milk and cookies, or wings and beer. And just like those combinations, they would clearly make a go with one another. As far as I know, Ryan and Jess first met at MCC in anatomy class. And I suspect it was their love of anatomy that drew them together. Perhaps each other anatomy. But that's how it usually is with love, isn't it? First the attraction to the physical, then the attraction to the personality, and the character, and the spirit. I really like being around Ryan and Jess. Don't you? Yes. And I'll tell you why I like being around them. They seem so at ease with one another. Yeah. They do. They seem so happy with one another. They seem so in love with one another. Would you agree?
Yes.
I would too, yeah. I think they set a great example for all of us, and it thrills me to see them take this step together. It shows that great romances still exist, that the whole can be greater than the sum of its parts, and that Avon and Rochester continue to produce stellar couples. I've had the pleasure of watching Ryan grow over his lifetime into the fine young man we see before us tonight. And oftentimes over the years, like any good father, I would ask Ryan, son, what do you want to do with your life? Now that's a question that few of us can answer coherently. Quite frankly, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life.
Amen.
You too, Frank? Yeah. I don't think I'm alone in that. But when presented with this question, Ryan would invariably give me the same reply. He would pause for a moment, look at me and say, I just want to be happy. Every time I've asked, Ryan would give me the same reply. Every time he'd say, I just want to be happy.
And he is.
Well, it's my view that the single greatest determinant of a man's happiness in life is the woman that he marries. And on that count, Ryan, I predict that you will be a very, very happy man. Because from all indications, Jess truly makes you happy. So I thank you for that, Jess, because to see Ryan happy makes me happy. Now, I gave Ryan's sister Jenna and her husband John some advice when they got married. I'm sure they remember it, but some of us have never heard it before. What I told them is that the secret to a long and happy marriage is don't be an idiot. I think that's very good advice, and it applies to you as well. You should both definitely try to not be an idiot. But I have some more advice. Thank you for those. And this advice is tailored just for you. And it's based on something my father often said to me. What he would say to me is that most of what we worry about in life never comes to pass. I really like that statement. Most of what we worry about in life never comes to pass. We all expend a lot of energy worrying. We worry about money. We worry about whether it'll rain on our wedding day. We worry about whether people will like us. We worry about whether we worry too much. But most of what we worry about in life never comes to pass. And most of what's left over we don't have any control over anyways. The musician Bobby McFerrin thought we worried a lot too. And he had some advice for us. He wrote a song. And the lyric goes, in every life we have some trouble, but when we worry, we make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Has anybody heard that song?
Yeah.
Great advice, I think. And so that's the advice I give to you tonight, Ryan and Jess. Don't worry, be happy. Enjoy your wedding. Enjoy your friends and family. Enjoy each other. And on that note, I would ask everyone to please raise a glass and join me in a toast. Ryan and Jess, I wish you minimum worry, maximum happiness, and infinite love. Cheers.